Earlier this morning, we saw those long lines, particularly at the check-in for American Airlines. But now a lot of those flights that were scheduled to take off between 6 and 7, they've since taken off. So things certainly slowing down. Now we moved up here to the security area, and you can see really not a long wait for security at all. So starting to see the activity here at the airport peter down, which really isn't surprising right now. We know that AAA says starting today through January 3rd, they're expecting about 84 million Americans to be in the skies and on the road for the holiday. Now that's down about 34 million from last year. In Virginia specifically, the drop is expected to be about 31% year to year. So right now the CDC is asking people not to travel at all for Christmas and New Year's because of the risk of getting and spreading COVID-19. For those who still decide to leave town, AAA says mask up, social distance, be aware of local and state travel restrictions. Now, we still don't know the exact numbers on how the pandemic impacted Thanksgiving travel, and it could be a bit before we know for Christmas too.
A reason being is that there are a lot of holiday travelers who are continuing to take a wait and see approach to their travel decisions because of the cases that are starting to rise.
Now, those who end up driving, they're going to see lower gas prices, about 20 cents lower than last year in both Virginia and North Carolina, according to AAA. So good news for those folks. But again, the CDC just recommending that people not travel at all for the holiday. For folks who do come out here to the airport, they have signs asking people to mask up, asking people to wash their hands, social distance. When we saw those long lines earlier, there was really not much social distancing at all to be seen. We stayed quite a bit back from those folks, but folks just obviously anxious to get home to see their families for the holidays. So we'll continue to see how things turn out here at the airport. But again, it looks like things are starting to slow down as those early morning flights take off for different destinations.